Even though it is hot as hell, love seems to be in the air tonight with our new entry for this week. Romance is such a beautiful yet fragile and terrifying thing in case it doesn't work out as planned. And that is why for today, we will be talking about the top 10 most underrated romance anime out there. Before we get into our list, though, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe to the channel. And also do me a favor by turning on that bell icon to keep yourself notified about all our latest new videos. And be aware of the following spoilers. And with that said, let's dig in. Coming in at number 10 is Origin, Spirits of the Past. This anime movie was a sort of pleasant surprise I wasn't expecting to encounter anytime soon. Starting off with a theme, it's, as always, a big oops, which was done by the man turning plants into conscious beings and, as such, destroying almost all of humanity and the moon. Happy face. In the far future, humans learn to coexist with these plants in a sort of alliance in a neutral city. Our main character, Akito, discovers a slumbering girl in the ruins of the city once awakened by the forest became agitated and wanted to get rid of her as she is the key to bringing destruction, ruin, and death to the world. This is a story of two lovers with different stands and ideologies that somehow manage through it all to learn that sometimes the past must remain buried and life needs to move on and start anew. Coming in at number 9 is Tsukigakirei. Life of a teenager is far from being a simple one. Teenage years are just a transition between childhood and adulthood, nothing more. This transition, however, is far from being a smooth one, with all the things students have to endure. For example, on an academic level, they need to keep up a good GPA in order to be accepted into an acclaimed university, and this process includes a plethora of examinations, tests, cram school, and mountains of homework that puts Everest to shame. And as for the social level, they should mentally prepare themselves to transition into adulthood and all the responsibilities that come along with it. Spoiler alert, adulthood isn't fun. They advertise it to be, but it's not. Although buying Legos as an adult is finally nice, not gonna lie. Yet with all these complications, these two lovebirds still manage to cross all boundaries overcome by their shyness and date each other in secret for a while, until on a night with a full moon, the question that sealed their fate was asked. Coming at number 8 is Kareshi Kanojo no Jijou. This anime is peak shoujo material and exactly what new rom-com shoujo anime should aspire to be like. This show was never about the accidental falling on boobas or the butt grabbing. Nothing remotely even close to the subject even happens in the show. This show was purely about two seemingly perfect individuals that are somehow hiding their true petty, I might add, selves underneath all that perfectionism and need to be always at the top of everything, whether it was academic or athletic. These two will learn that they are two sides of the same coin much faster than they realize as they journey on their way to falling in love with each other for good. Sadly, this phenomenal anime was ruined by its low budget and consequently bad animation. However, as story material, this anime is next to none. Coming at number 7 is Hataraki Man. This anime, though it features its fair share of love, relationships, and whatnot, is not entirely and solely based on this theme whatsoever. This anime speaks about the difficulties, challenges, and trials the main character goes through in her daily life as a working independent woman that always seems to get the job done. She is even known to enter the Hataraki Man mode, where her speed and efficiency is tripled when it comes to completing her job. However, it is all at the cost of her health and well-being. She is quite the interesting figure, and don't get me wrong, even though she is a workaholic, she still manages to slip through early to go on dates and enjoy her time. Coming at number 6 is At the Mercy of the Sky. This show takes place in yet another high school, in the Stargazing Club to be exact. The main character here is Uyagi Saku, the childhood friend of Akeno Mihoshi, the person that forced him out of his comfort zone and made him join the club. As the introvert, Saku prefers to sit home, relax, and just read a book to pass the time and have fun, something that Akeno won't allow him to do anytime soon. The life of Saku is about to be flipped upside down with the introduction of stargazing into his life, something that he actually enjoys for a change. The romance aspect is still there in the show as well. However, honestly, when it comes to this anime, the romantic aspect isn't as much prevalent as that of the camaraderie and stargazing activities that they have. Coming in number 5 is Momokuri Moe anime alert. This anime is all about the "aww" and "so kawaii," cause that's literally the only reason this show exists for. Allow me to elaborate. This show is about the first year high school students Momotsuki and Kurihara his second-year high school stalker, girlfriend. But seriously, she took hundreds of pictures of him, learned all the details of his life, and after all that, she finally had the guts to ask him out. Poor Momotsuki. Completely oblivious of all that weird behavior of hers and somehow tries to explore his relation with her through every interaction, and he even gets jealous just seeing her with some other guys, which is kinda cute seeing how as the characters were made to act and look. Again, it is a moe anime, nothing more, and it is just there for that single reason, to look cute. Looking good, keep it up. Coming in number 4 is Bokura Gaita. This anime is for the fans of soap operas and dramas. I swear, this show feels more messed up and annoying than a telenovela. This show takes place in a, you guessed it, high school. I swear, high schools in anime are sometimes far worse than the psychic wards. This main character had such a bad relationship in his life, it gave him PTSD. He lost his first love in a car accident and didn't decide to fall in love with anyone but their younger sister, to say the least. You can only imagine those two living in the shadow of the dead girlfriend/sister. This is quite the dilemma and such a realistic kind of scenario. However, the methods used to solve these relationship issues is anything but, which takes the credibility from the show as a realistic scenario. Coming in number 3, She, the Ultimate Weapon. Aw, such an adorable, cute, shy girl. Wait, hold up. Where did those weapons of mass destruction and metallic wings come from exactly? What the hell is this girl? And what kind of relationship does she share with that guy? Please, I need to know that one. Please, anybody? Anyone? Well, these are the questions that you will probably be asking yourself while watching the show. And even though they are literally at war and being raided with thousands dying, somehow the main focus of the show always diverts to the weapon of mass destruction, aka Chise, and her struggle to get a hold onto what humanity she has left in her, thanks to the help of her boyfriend that never saw her as a monstrosity but as a human being. That is protecting that she holds dear. In the midst of a war and destruction, the flowers of love are still blooming, and this is the beauty of the show. It's their world, and we're just living in it. Coming in number 2 is Paradise Kiss. Paradise Kiss accomplishes so many things in just 12 episodes that it can almost leave you thirsting for more, but deep down you know that there can be no more. The story itself is the centerpiece of everything and drives itself forward with meaningful interactions and tense drama that thickens the plot as it unfolds. What is most notable about the series is its realistic approach to drama and how it refuses to sugarcoat things and drag out emotions across all 12 episodes. If I recall, the main characters quickly start the relationship by about the second or third episode. The anime may seem impatient, but in reality, it's just not going to wait around for the fun to start. The show steps into deep waters and treads where most others would definitely not. And it goes much farther than I had anticipated and shows how much its characters develop over the course of the series. The main character goes from being this tense study bug to being a carefree fashion model, and her transformation isn't that instantaneous. It happens at 15 minutes into episode 6 or something, but rather it takes place over time. The first thing that happens is a haircut, and to my surprise, she seemed to get prettier every episode. Her style changed, her hair changed, her personality blossomed into something new and exciting, and she becomes someone who was definitely worth watching. And number 1 goes to Honey and Clover. The trailer mentioned something about the main characters being 5 friends and there being 2 love triangles involved. Well, I might be pretty bad at math, but and correct me if I'm wrong, should there be 6 for the math to actually work? Well, I thought so too at first, but after all, it's anime and nothing really makes sense when it comes down to anime, to say the least. Things get hectic between these 3 friends that are sharing a flat with the arrival of Hagu, the lolly of the series that is crazy talented as an art student. The main character Yuta falls for her right then and there and tries to convey his emotions for her, yet she sees him as nothing more than family and a friend. Same thing goes for the second flatmate Morita, who also fell for her from first sight only to get friend-zoned as well by the talented 19-year-old. I won't get into more details, however. All I'm going to say is that this show has some seriously well-developed characters and an outstanding plot that needs to be watched. No wonder this anime got 2 seasons and special episodes as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would smash that like button, subscribe, comment, and press on that bell icon to keep yourself notified of all our latest new videos and upcoming projects. Also, don't forget to tell me down in the comments below about the anime you are planning to watch off this list. And if you have any cool ideas for any upcoming videos, don't be shy, share them with us in the comments down below. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.